So let's move on to the next question. Palpatory method is done before the auscultatory method for measuring your blood pressure by using a sphygmomanometer. Now, what is the palpatory method? You tie the cuffs of the sphygmomanometer, ask the patient to be sitting, and place the sphygmomanometer at the level of the heart, and you measure his radial pulse. Now, as you increase the pressure within the cuff, your brachial artery slowly occludes, and at particular point you don't get the pulse. That particular point is taken as the systolic pulse, systolic pressure, which is the palpatory method. The auscultatory method, while you will be increasing the pressure to your expected level of systolic pressure, and you will be slowly decreasing it, or you can do it the other way. The more preferred way is increasing to the expected level and then decreasing it. Otherwise, you can just increase the blood pressure. While doing that, you will be auscultating your brachial artery within the cubital fossa using a stethoscope. So as you slowly increase your pressure, and when it reaches a particular pressure, the flow becomes turbulent and you can hear certain sounds. These sounds are known as Korokov sound. So during this Korokov sound, the initiation of the Korokov sound is the marker of the diastolic pressure. So you hear the Korokov sound begin during the diastolic pressure. The nature and the quality of these Korokov sounds change over time. It has over 5 phases, and finally at a particular point the Korokov sounds stop, and that particular point is taken as your systolic pressure. Now, in hypertensive patients for whom this blood pressure measurement is very important, for them there is a phenomenon known as auscultatory gap. So in auscultatory gap, what you see is that you initially get your diastolic pressure and slowly you increase. After phase 2 of the Korokov sound, you can hear there is muffling of the Korokov sound. That is, it is in very less intensity, so that you cannot pick up using a stethoscope. So it is almost nil. Some people may take that as the level of systolic blood pressure. But in fact, after this particular auscultatory gap, the Korokov sound resumes and it stops by the real systolic pressure. So it gives a wrong low reading of your blood pressure. So hence we have to do the palpatory method first. We get on almost a vague idea about the systolic pressure. We increase the systolic pressure to that point and slowly decrease, and we until we finish the Korokov sound and we get the diastolic pressure. So in order to get a proper systolic as well as the diastolic pressure, we do the palpatory method first, then only we do the auscultatory method.